All right,
Mm.
y'all. Tank caused some controversy during his recent interview on The Breakfast Club. When discussing the topic of sex and the art of lovemaking, Tank said, "Men, you have to fall back in love with the blank." And by blank, I mean it rhymes with a bussy with the B, but not with the B. It rhymes with that though. Can I say that word? That word's not on the list. I think I can say that word. So you have to fall back in love with the idea of making love to a woman and doing it at a high level. You have to study a woman. You have to learn her body in order to do this thing the right way. All right, y'all. Do you think Tank has a point? Are most men these days more interested in the quick gratification of sex rather than performing at a high level? Al, let's go to you first. What do you think about
I don't
what
know
Tank
why
said?
don't you always go to me when it's like these crazy. Listen,
When
I'm
it's sex,
sorry.
yes,
I
yes.
know. I'm sorry, and I know I'm going to probably get a lot of backlash for this one, but Tank is 110% wrong and really stupid for this. Heterosexual men don't need to fall back in love with Tootsie Cat. They love Tootsie Cat. And women, there's not one woman on this planet is having any problems with getting a man to like their Tootsie Cat or want their Tootsie Cat. Heterosexual men need to fall back in love with black women. And I mean, fall back in love with black women, respecting black women, loving black women, nurturing, and, and loving all of the naturalities of it. Not the hair, not the nails, not the booties, not the face, but real black women. Now, as it relates to making love and knowing how to do that, yeah, they need to do that too, but that comes second. Women do not have a problem with finding a man to make love to them good. Okay? We women, black women specifically, or all women, want to find men that know how to do more than that. They want to fall in love with men that respect them, that care for them, that protect them, that provide for them. That's my opinion. So as far as I'm concerned, Tank only told half the picture, not the whole.
Okay, Armand, what do you think?
I love Tank. I honestly think that Tank can do no wrong, but I could be a little bit biased because I met Tank, a while back, and he was really, really cool. I just love everything about Tank, and Tank is fine, child. But at the end of the day, here's what I think about it. I think he meant guys need to fall back in love with the cootie cat. Like they need to embrace it. They need to care more. A lot of these men, especially some of my straight bros out here, they just out here hitting it and quitting it and moving on. Like everything is just so quick. So I understand what he's saying. He's saying fall back in love with making love to a woman because then all that other stuff comes with it. If you love her, if you love making love to her, if you love making her feel good, you love making her finish, then you might care about her more outside of just a sexual experience. You might be a better boyfriend. You might be a faithful husband. So I think the overarching, aspect of this is like caring for your woman beyond just a one night stand. And it starts with really trying to please her and making love and not just getting yours first.
Okay, Preston Renner said, "Lies, Al. These men are 2-minute men that only care about themselves."
I just said that.
Oh, yeah. Who that PYT said, "Why is Tank always talking about sex? And why does it always sound like he's trying to come out of the closet?" Okay, Arnold Norfleet said, "I'm an unselfish lover." And then Tanya Christopher said, Tank should give classes. And Sean St. Thomas says he means not just hitting it and quitting it, Al. Okay, Joseph Savage, one more comment. "I think he was saying men need to make love more than just screw." Yeah, maybe he wasn't articulating it as clearly as we'd like it to be, but I do think a couple of things can be true. Yeah, I do agree, Al, that it would be nice to be more into relationships and not just sex. But when we are on the topic of sex, yeah, I feel like there is a lot of like surface level screwing. Where's the looking in the eyes? Where's the love making? People aren't love making because they're not really in love anymore. And I would love to see people return to having a more affectionate and beautiful experience. Because sex, when you really care and when it's more love making, is way better than hitting and quitting it. And when you hit it and quit it, when you're in love with someone, that is more fun. Like love, no matter what, is always going to elevate the experience and caring. And you got to care about your performance. Getting a nut is very surface. Don't you think, Armand? Like it's just
Yeah, I just feel like he just means like, where's the intimacy? And intimacy needs to be brought back. But now people are just so free in thinking and free in feeling and so fluid that people are just getting theirs off. And particularly the men. Men are just going out there, they're busting their nut. and they're moving on, and they don't care about women because at this point they'll get it from a man, they'll get it from a woman, and they just move on. And it's a real selfish kind of thing. So I agree with Tank. Treat the woman better, make love to her, because if you care about a woman, to make love to her, to make sure she finishes, to make sure she feels good, you're probably going to treat her well at home. You're probably not going to cheat on her. You know what I mean?
Sex, when it's like it feels like lovemaking, can make you tear up.
Mm-hmm.
It can make you be reminisce about it in the middle of the day, and you just get that shiver, like, I can't wait to see that again. Like it does. It just elevates the whole experience.